Hey everybody, I'm Steve from GraphicDesignerTips.com. In today's awesome graphic design of the day, you never know what's going to come across your desk, what's going to catch your eye and give you ideas for new inspiration when it comes to your graphic design layouts. So in this graphic design that came across my desk this past week, they did something very unique with images that was able to break up text, which I thought was really awesome. Not that I haven't thought about this before or haven't seen it before, but the way that they did it, going along with their color scheme, it was very unique. And as I'm about to show you, something that qualifies for the awesome graphic design of the day. So let's get into it. All right, so with this postcard for Qatar Airways, I think that's how I'm pronouncing it. I don't know if it's right or not, but it's a double-sided postcard. It's about an 8.5/11. This is probably more of a handout because there's no place for this to be addressed. So I would say that this is something that would be handed out at maybe some kind of a function or even at, you know, the airports themselves. So I'm going to show you the back real quick. I don't really care about the back because there's not too much you're going to learn from besides the fact that a bunch of things they do line up. But we're going to back up, and the first thing that I noticed when I look at this piece, just because in a way I'm looking for it, but you know, they made it, they did this so purposely so you would know and get their brand engraved in your brain, is the color. The maroonish color that is throughout the entire piece. Personally, I don't really care for that color, but that's their company brand. And they have, like I said, they have branded it throughout their entire piece. Not only in the headlines up here and the subheads down here, but the photographs, except for one. It's funny because, you know, I'm looking at this and, you know, you can say a million great things about a piece, but you could also pull out things that you don't think go. Personally, I don't really think this picture goes. It's not because there's no maroon in it, but it's kind of like, you know, when you're in high school or middle school, they give you 5 choices and they tell you which one doesn't belong. That, to me, does not belong. They should have put some beets on a plate if they really wanted to continue that, you know, color scheme. But maybe I'll email them and I'll say, listen, put some beets on a plate and replace that image. Everybody likes beets, right? So starting at the top left, we have this is the main area with the headline and the text. Everything is flush left. They continue to use this same font, whatever that is. I know it. I can't think of it off the top of my head. That is in their brand. And they're using, I love what they're doing, the fact that they're not using black type. When you use 100% black type, it's very harsh. I'll be honest with you. If you look at my portfolio at smlstudios.com, I don't think I use any black type at all. I always use like a 70% black. It softens it up, and that's pretty much what they did here. It is a gray, but it is, you know, it's a lighter version of a black. It softens everything up, softens the mood up. Not only is, like I said, everything flush left, you know, you have your areas over here with the bullet points, and these are just, you know, standard paragraphs. Everything is pretty neat. They could have made it much neater. Actually, technically, no, these are bullet points. I was going to say well, they could have had everything justified so each line would end at a specific point by adding just a little bit of space between the characters to make that happen, but it doesn't kill the piece. It's just something that I think could have enhanced it. Oops. The image on the top right is a great image. Then you have these little airline things, these little stamps of approval or whatever, airline of the year up here. But this is what I really, really got from the piece. The fact that these images, they break up this entire area and they allow for this area, which is all the little parts of their business, all the little bullet points and, you know, the things that you want to know that are going to make you feel comfortable to try Qatar Airways. And I just love it how instead of using one big long image, they were able to do this. And the best part about this is when it comes to the images, because you can say, oh yeah, you know, you're just talking about images, there's images on each piece and you're just trying to fill time on the tutorial. What I'm trying to do here is show you that these images, where they meet up, check out the contrast between each image. The only image, an area that is sort of having a problem is right here because it's so light to light, but everywhere else, boom, contrast, boom, contrast, contrast, contrast. That breaks up the image, and that's, I mean, I personally believe that with whatever the hell is going on with this one, I'm telling you, that's kind of bothering me. It just doesn't belong in the piece. It honestly doesn't. But it's besides that, it's just a great effect what they did with all these images. And you know, they didn't put borders around them or fade them in any way. They were able to just line them up, create that little contrast, and continue on to the next one. Then they did this little pattern down here which softens it up. Maybe they needed to fill some space. And they have their web address on the bottom left. Not too prominent, but still there, all alone on its own. So you will track your eye over to it and then say, oh, you know, oh, I almost forgot. I got to check out QatarAirways.com. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I missed. I have been studying this piece for a little bit, but that's what the comment section is for. Let me know what you found that I missed in this that you thought was a good part of this tutorial. Thanks for checking us out for the awesome graphic design of the day. I come out with these videos in this series every couple days based on new inspiration that I find in the world. Anywhere I am, walking down the street, driving down the street, anything. So let me know your comments below what you learned in this video, and hopefully you could take one or two little things out of this and implement it in your next graphic design. Implement it in your portfolio. If you don't have a portfolio, this series is perfect for you to learn how to build advertisements. And even if there are companies that don't exist, build them, put them in your portfolio, and these little things are going to help them look better and hopefully get you the job or whatever you're looking for. So if you like this video, definitely hit the like button and subscribe to our channel by clicking this right here. And let us know below in the comments what you learned from this video. Hopefully it was good and it's going to help you out. So everybody, have a great night. I'll see you next time. Peace.